deceptive,
騙すような誤解を招く。
deceptive. The deceptive ad tricked many customers. The deceptive ad tricked many customers. Exploit,
利用する、開発する。
exploit. He tried to exploit the situation for gain. He tried to exploit the situation for gain. Horrify,
恐れさせる、ぞっとさせる。
horrify. The horror movie truly horrified the audience. The horror movie truly horrified the audience. Desist,
やめる、中止する。
desist. She had to desist from further complaints. She had to desist from further complaints. Installment,
分割払い、分割。
installment. They paid the first installment this week. They paid the first installment this week. Anatomy,
解剖学、構造。
anatomy. Anatomy class was more difficult than expected. Anatomy class was more difficult than expected. Practitioner,
実務家、専門職者。
practitioner. The medical practitioner advised rest and fluids. The medical practitioner advised rest and fluids. Upturn,
上向き、後転。
upturn. The company experienced an economic upturn last year. The company experienced an economic upturn last year. Squat,
しゃがむ、無断で居座る。
squat. He squatted by the fire to keep warm. He squatted by the fire to keep warm. Holdover,
名残、異物。
holdover. The old law became a holdover from the past. The old law became a holdover from the past. Captivity,
囚われの状態、監禁。
captivity. He hostages endured years of captivity. He hostages endured years of captivity. Interact,
交流する、相互に作用する。
interact. It's important to interact with different cultures. It's important to interact with different cultures. Assess,
評価する、判断する。
assess. The teacher will assess the student's progress. The teacher will assess the student's progress. Backtrack.
後戻りする、撤回する。
Backtrack. We had to backtrack to find the lost trail. We had to backtrack to find the lost trail. Alert.
警告、注意。
Alert. Stay alert while driving at night. Stay alert while driving at night. Yearn.
切望する、憧れる。
Yearn. He yearns for a peaceful life in the countryside. He yearns for a peaceful life in the countryside. Precarious.
危険な、不安定な。
Precarious. The bridge looked precarious after the storm. The bridge looked precarious after the storm. Divert.
そらす、転用する。
Divert. The river was diverted due to construction work. The river was diverted due to construction work. Petition.
嘆願、請願。
Petition. She started a petition for environmental protection. She started a petition for environmental protection. Turbulence.
乱気流、動揺。
Turbulence. The plane experienced turbulence during the flight. The plane experienced turbulence during the flight. Esteem.
尊敬、自尊心。
Esteem. He is held in high esteem by his colleagues. He is held in high esteem by his colleagues. Mainstream.
主流、一般的なもの。
Mainstream. This opinion is not part of the mainstream view. This opinion is not part of the mainstream view. Bearable.
耐えられる、我慢できる。
Bearable. The pain was bearable after taking medicine. The pain was bearable after taking medicine. Pacify.
沈める、なだめる。
Pacify. The mother pacified her crying baby quickly. The mother pacified her crying baby quickly. Sue.
訴える、告訴する。
Sue. She decided to sue the company for damages. She decided to sue the company for damages. Overlook.
見落とす、多めに見る。
overlook. Don't overlook the small details in the contract. Don't overlook the small details in the contract. Renowned.
有名な、著名な。
Renowned. The artist is renowned for her abstract paintings. The artist is renowned for her abstract paintings. Roughly.
大雑把に、おおよそ。
Roughly. He spoke roughly, but didn't mean to offend. He spoke roughly, but didn't mean to offend. Corrupt.
腐敗した、不正な。
Corrupt. The corrupt official was arrested yesterday. The corrupt official was arrested yesterday. Discriminate.
差別する、区別する。
Discriminate. It's wrong to discriminate based on appearance. It's wrong to discriminate based on appearance. Permanently.
永久に、常に。
Permanently. The monument was permanently closed to the public. The monument was permanently closed to the public. Connotation.
願意、暗示。
Connotation. The word has a negative connotation in this context. The word has a negative connotation in this context. Contrary.
反対の、逆の。
Contrary. His opinion is contrary to what most people believe. His opinion is contrary to what most people believe. Reconcile.
調和させる、和解する。
Reconcile. They tried to reconcile after the big argument. They tried to reconcile after the big argument. Allocate.
割り当てる、配分する。
Allocate. The manager decided to allocate resources to the project. The manager decided to allocate resources to the project. Traitor.
裏切り者、反逆者。
Traitor. The traitor betrayed his country in the war. The traitor betrayed his country in the war. Nauseous.
吐き気がする、ムカつく。
Nauseous. She felt nauseous after the long boat ride. She felt nauseous after the long boat ride. Diploma.
卒業証書、修了証書。
Diploma. He received his diploma after graduating from college. He received his diploma after graduating from college. Diverge.
分岐する、逸脱する。
Diverge. The paths diverge at the edge of the forest. The paths diverge at the edge of the forest. Deduction.
控除、推論。
Deduction. There was a tax deduction on his income. There was a tax deduction on his income. Administer.
管理する、施す。
Administer. Doctors administer the vaccine to patients. Doctors administer the vaccine to patients. Productivity.
生産性、効率。
Productivity. Increasing productivity is our top priority this year. Increasing productivity is our top priority this year. Disregard.
無視する、軽視する。
Disregard. Don't disregard the safety instructions at work. Don't disregard the safety instructions at work. Contribution.
貢献、寄付。
Contribution. His contribution to the project was significant. His contribution to the project was significant. Expel.
追放する、排除する。
Expel. The student was expelled for cheating on the exam. The student was expelled for cheating on the exam. Inherent.
固有の、内在する。
Inherent. The ability to think is inherent in all humans. The ability to think is inherent in all humans. Allowance.
手当、許容量。
Allowance. He received an allowance for his travel expenses. He received an allowance for his travel expenses. Overwhelm.
圧倒する、圧迫する。
Overwhelm. The team was overwhelmed by the competition. The team was overwhelmed by the competition. Equivalent.
同等の、等しい。
Equivalent. This amount is equivalent to 2 cups of sugar. This amount is equivalent to 2 cups of sugar. Bounce.
跳ね返る、弾む。
Bounce. The ball bounced off the wall and hit me. The ball bounced off the wall and hit me.